Okay, good morning, guys. Okay, today's class we are gonna cover mitosis, meiosis, and cell cycle. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so there is a chart here which basically shows the cell cycle, which includes interphase, mitosis, and cytokinesis. But where is meiosis? Meiosis is just replaces this part. In some cells that we will talk about, they are called gametes, which are here. So the way we study mitosis and cell cycle, so the reason you need a microscope, because we are going to look at how chromosomes look like under the microscope in each of these phases. So chromosomes tell us what phase is that. So if it is interphase, we see a cloudy region. If it is a prophase, we see duplicated chromosomes. First time we see the chromosomes are actually prophase in this case. So they are duplicated. If we start with 2n2, we actually start seeing 4n duplicated chromosomes in prophase. So then we know that's prophase. The next phase is metaphase. They line up in the middle. It's like they taking a selfie. So actually this has some actual reality in it. Doctors take pictures of the chromosomes and they pick usually metaphase, and they want to check the chromosomes and see everything good, right? If there is no genetic abnormalities. So that's metaphase. Very easy to tell because they are in one line next to each other. The next phase is anaphase, which now they split. Remember they were duplicated. Now actually they need to split. So half goes north, the other half goes south. They start breaking up. So that's actually typical anaphase. That's also easy to tell. The next phase is telophase. Telophase is they already moved to the two end and they form two nuclei. So now we have one cell look like an 8 shape and with two nucleus. Okay, so that's telophase. That's and mitosis, but that cell needs to go now cytokinesis, where cell needs to break, cut, and make two cells. That's cytokinesis. In animal cell, the cut point here is called cleavage furrow. It's in your book, page 62. Please open books, page 62. If it is a plant cell, that's called cell plate. That same idea, cell plate is basically is where actually it cuts and makes two cells from one existing cell. And that now we have, if you look at the two daughter cells here, we start with one parent cell, 2n equals 2. We end up actually producing two daughter cells, 2n equals 2, identical to parent and to each other. So that's what mitosis do. They actually produces identical two copies of parent. Okay, so where we use mitosis? Well, repair if we have a damaged tissue in our skin, it actually makes new cells, replaces that old one. So repairing, growth. So when we're growing, and actually we need more cells. That's also needed here. There is only one cell division in mitosis, and there are two daughter cells, and they are identical, genetically identical to each other, and the parent. And asexual reproduction in plants also uses mitosis. If you take a leaf from a plant, put it in a cup with water, it can actually produce new roots and make mitosis and actually make a new plant from it. So, and that plant will be identical to the plant you took it from, the tree. Identical. Okay, any question on this? So, mitosis. Now, there are only 5 stages of mitosis. For meiosis, which is a special kind of cell division, it actually only occurs in gametes. Gametes are the cells that they are egg or sperm cells, and they actually uses a special cell division called meiosis. Meiosis has 10 stages. Unlike mitosis, it's like two mitosis back to back minus interphase. There is only one interphase. Everyone else is duplicated. So we call it meiosis 1, meiosis 2. And each of these phases just look like what we see in mitosis, which is basically prophase, interphase, prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1, and the cytokinesis, and then prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2, and now see what happened. We have 4 daughter cells now from one parent cell. And their actually chromosome number is not same as parent anymore. Its chromosome number changed, half the parent now. These are gametes, egg or sperm cells. That's actually work perfectly because in a life cycle, they go and unite with another gamete in fertilization, then they become diploid again, like the diploid parent number. Okay, so these 4 daughter cells, they are not same, they are unique. They are not identical anymore. They are unique, each of them, and they have half chromosome numbers. Okay, and this is gametes. They produce gametes. Meiosis is again production of gametes, 2 cell division, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2, 4 daughter cells, and they are all unique to each other. Egg or sperm cell formation uses these 10 steps of meiosis. Okay, so 10 steps of meiosis and mitosis. They are both part of cell cycle, so don't forget. Okay, and then the way we study them, we use the microscope. We look at 2 cells, 1 plant, 1 animal, and then we actually look at the chromosomes, and then we draw them, and then identify is this prophase or anaphase or telophase or which phase we are looking at. That way, actually, we get familiar with each of these phases. Are there any questions? Okay, so that concludes our video today. Thank you for watching, and always remember to like, subscribe, and we finished here.